in a nutshell, what is going on?
Well, I mean, the issue is that, first of all, Trump is not very clear on what he's looking for from the Chinese. And second of all, the Chinese are facing two very serious problems. First, there's serious confusion in the leadership right now in China and a lot of conflicts. And second of all, they're facing a declining economy, and there's a debate within the leadership of how much to change, try to counteract that. So they've got these several moving parts, and China is like a deer caught in the headlights.
This is it, isn't it? And there's also a lack of knowledge as to what is going on culturally from the Washington side, perhaps.
Well, it seems pretty clear that Trump is doing what he always did as a deal maker back in New York. He's throwing a time bomb into things to try to scare the Chinese and then get them to the table to negotiate. The problem is that what the Mnuchin and Ross and the others in the administration seem to want is a fundamental change in the way the Chinese economy works. Which is, I mean, China can't possibly do that. They can't get rid of subsidies overnight. They can't do a lot of the things that Washington thinks. So unless Washington comes up with a plan that's actionable, China is going to be scrambling to try to respond.
Well, this is it. We had a guest on sitting right there yesterday, Brett McGonigal. He was saying that Trump is not at the point of no return. He doesn't think we're there. But what do you think?
Well, Trump is lobbying, as I said, lobbying bombs. He could escalate this further and put tariffs on all of Chinese goods, basically. I don't think he's going to do that. I think that what's going to happen is he's going to try to force the Chinese to make some sort of very bold concession that will make him happy. But the Chinese are trying to figure out what that is.
Well, you can almost see that Beijing's battening down the hatches. We've got this credit tightening coming to an end. In fact, there's loosening of policy taking place already. We have the possibility of stimulus as well. We have that window guidance, as you put it, as well, from the central government and the PBOC about lending more. They're preparing.
That's right. They are preparing. There's a debate. In fact, it was an open debate between the Ministry of Finance and the People's Bank of China, which is highly unusual. But they actually escalated a war of words between the two sides about what to do with the economy. So they're focusing very much on that. And in a sense, I don't want to say that the trade issue is a sideshow, but it's part of the overall issue of the declining Chinese economy.
Is it declining that much, though, really? Do they know something we do not?
Well, there's no deleveraging. Credit is growing about 2 percentage points above nominal GDP. So already credit is growing faster than it should be. If they add further measures like window guidance and larger corporate loans and the rest of it, then you're going to be having significant monetary stimulus at a time when China's struggling with major debt problems. So there are a lot of issues. They've got slowing GDP but rising credit.